everybody. I'm here in beautiful Sheridan, Wyoming. I'm outside of Expressions Gallery with my friends here. They're friends. This is a bronze by Robin Laws. And I'm excited to show you what I've been doing with Wanda and Mary here at Expressions Gallery. So come on in. Worked hard to get my paintings up in here. And it looks so good. And this is the greatest gallery. They are so friendly and welcoming, and I think Wanda wants to ask me some questions.
We had a lot of fun setting it up yesterday, probably too much fun.
I've been creative all my life. Grew up on a farm in Virginia where I did a lot of practical things like cooking and sewing and all of those farm girl kinds of things. I went to university and studied interior design, and I practiced that for a good while. And it was awfully businessy for me, and I started teaching at an international school, and they were more fine art based, and I learned a lot. And one thing led to another. I started out playing with watercolor and pastels, and now I'm into concrete and oil and cold wax, and I'm just having the greatest time. So it's evolved over time. And I would say I've been doing more fine art stuff for 20 to 25 years. I'm inspired truly by travel. That is a big factor for me, but that is a part of my life. And so truly living day to day is an inspiration. I can only paint when I'm happy, so I have to be, I work hard to stay happy as possible because I love being in the studio. For me, it's because I find that it's soothing, and I know that everyone has life experiences, and when I paint life experiences, and they're mine, but my experiences are very similar to anyone else's. And abstract art has some qualities that may not be familiar to others. And actually last night I was talking to my husband after he had seen some of the preliminary installation here, and he was saying he liked how the abstract played with the traditional art, and they really worked well together. And we began to talk about that, and I said, well, it's a relief. It's a relief to the mind and the eye a lot of times. Day, and they look up at the sky, and their mind and their body goes, oh, wow. Well, the sky is not exactly something you would consider a traditional art. It's really quite abstract, and it relaxes you, and that's what I hope people can get from seeing my work, is a sense of relaxation, a sense of seeing a bit of themselves in the piece and making that sort of connection. But everything else outside of art is about my family. I love being a mom. I have a little granddaughter I dote on.
The third artist piece is a really interesting concept, and I was hoping you could tell us about it.
Of course. I work with another artist, Andrea Hupka de Placio.
Can you say that slower?
Sure, Andrea Hupka de Placio.
Thank you.
She is a German artist. I met her when she was living in Paris, and we collaborate. We literally collaborate on art. We say 4 hands on one painting, and I have shown with her in Europe, Paris, Germany, around Europe, and our work together has been shown mainly in Europe. It hasn't been seen in the U.S. too much, and so it is fantastic. I really love collaborating, and we work extremely well together. We share a studio in Germany and a studio in Montana, and it's just lots of fun, and we have gotten into so many different things. And the beginning was doing a performance piece that we didn't even know we were performing, but people in a high-rise in Paris were applauding as we were painting. It was pretty funny. So that was nice to have, and I absolutely, the third artist is a huge part of the work I do.
Oh, great. Thank you. The technique that I would like to delve into a little deeper. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. I was in the studio one day and moving some paintings around, some that I'd finished that had just dried, and I dropped the painting and damaged it. Damage can be repaired, fine. I've been looking at some different things as far as impermanence and that sort of thing, and I came across the Japanese art of kintsugi. And kintsugi is where you take pottery that has been broken and you repair it with gold, and it makes it absolutely stunning. And I thought, I'm going to kintsugi my painting. And so I've done a few of these. Obviously, all of these were not damaged to get to this point, but I used the idea of kintsugi in these. It was fabulously fun and very time consuming. Very. But I love it. I would like you to know that I'm truly honored to share my work in Wyoming. I'm honored to be near the home of Nelji and in the birth state of Jackson Pollock. I mean, he is famous in the United States and around the world. I'm not a drip painter. I don't live my life like Jackson did, but I have great respect for his work, and so I feel very honored to be here. I feel grateful, and I would love to encourage all of you to come in and meet Wanda and Mary and see this beautiful gallery and see my work. And I hope I can meet some of you at the closing reception on the 16th of October. Thank you all for your time. See you soon.